Hey, sorry I'm late. What's going on?
Well, there's been a breach in the system. It is causing all the chips to malfunction, and by the looks of it, they are all becoming severely violent, enough to kill. This has all been done purposely.
Purposely? Who do you think did it?
Well, I don't want to jump to conclusions, but I think it may have been interrupted by the species that helped us acquire this technology in the first place.
And what makes you think that?
I don't know, maybe the message that you've been fooled?
I told you something was going to happen.
Doctor, I thought you left.
We were going to leave until I realized my ship wouldn't send us here for no reason. There had to be something wrong. So, I turned back.
I can't believe it. Your ship can detect danger? Interesting.
It's quite fascinating, isn't it?
Well, I'm glad you came back. The control center for the chips has been interrupted. Purposely.
Likely due to the species that helped us make it turning against us.
Let's not jump to that.
How bad is it this time?
Much worse. They're likely to kill anyone in sight. That's what the chip has reprogrammed them to do.
Well, can't you just program it back to normal?
That's not how it works, plushie. The line of code is too advanced to crack. It's locked and it can't be wiped. At least not normally. And if I change one line of the code, it'll be contradicted by thousands upon thousands of other lines of code. It would take days to rewrite the code to normal. And by that time, most of our city inhabitants will die.
We need to find out exactly who is responsible for this.
And we need to, of course, find a way to completely wipe the code.
Okay, let me take a look at this.
Do you know what you're doing?
I've worked with computers for hundreds of years. Trust me on this one.
Hundreds?
Did you see this line of text next to the message? This is where the message was sent from.
Yes, but I don't recognize the coordinates.
It looks off, though. Some of the numbers are jumbled together, kind of like it was altered. Unless...
Unless what?
It's backwards.
Hold on, let me reverse it. Wait, I recognize that. Let me enter these coordinates and see. I told you it was them, I knew it. They tried anonymously to send the message by changing their coordinates to backwards.
Ha! Good thinking, Doctor.
He's smarter than he looks.
So what about the main problem here? The code?
Oh gosh, they're becoming more and more ruthless.
Let's do something.
If you can't erase the code in time, you only have one option if you want to save your people.
Only one option?
You must shut down all of this. The center, the chips, and stop this immoral act.
But we have been doing this for years but...
It's either shut down the systems or your entire city's people be wiped out. These people aren't really alive.
Very well. There's nothing else we can do to save our city's people.
Maybe this opens as a good opportunity for you.
Let me shut down the systems.
Thank you, Doctor, for your help. Maybe you're right.
About what?
About this whole operation. The illusion of life. These people weren't really alive. Their entire character and free will was stripped away from them. We were almost like puppeteers to dead people. It was wrong. Thank you for opening my eyes.
I'm glad you came to your senses.
What are you going to do about the species that tried to overtake your planet?
They aren't very practical. They're only practical technology-wise. With their entire big plan being a failure, I'm sure they won't try anything else, as there isn't really anything much else they can do. However, if we need help, we know who we can bring it.
Precisely.
So, what now?
Well, we should be on our way.
It was an absolute joy meeting all of you. Hopefully we can meet again.
Maybe one day.
Thank you for your help.
So, Ion, what's the hypnosis?
Oh, I haven't felt so alive, ever. If most adventures are like this, you bet I'm in for a long time.
Welcome aboard!
But remember, Doctor, we must return back to my home planet with help one day, in the exact time frame I left.
I won't break that promise. You can trust me on that, Ion. So, with that concluded, where should we go next? Wherever the TARDIS decides.